Welcome to the Determined Mom Show, the only marketing podcast dedicated to guiding mom CEOs into tranquility, wealth, and multiplying those precious moments. Welcome to the Determined Mom Show. I am your host, Amanda Tento, and today we're going to talk about your website, which is both the beginning and the end of your proven marketing system. So if you haven't listened to episode 190 to know where this is coming from, please go ahead and go back and listen to that. You can listen to this first or second, it doesn't matter, but make sure that you listen to that so that way you understand exactly what this marketing system is that we're talking about. Because today I'm only going to focus on the first component and technically the last, your website. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Why do you need a website? Your website should be kind of like your house. It's your storefront online. It's where anyone can go to find out more information about who you are, what you do, what services you offer, what products you offer, how you can help them, how you can change their life. Because any business's goal is to change someone's life in some way, whether it be with a product, whether it be with a service, whether it be with a product and a service, whatever you have that you offer, your goal is to change their life in some way. Make things easier, make things different, make things whatever. It's all about change. So you need to have a clear, concise website that has all of your services and also how people can work with you, how they can hire you. I am a big proponent for having, pricing on your website. Let them decide if it's too expensive for them. Let them decide if it's too inexpensive for them. Let them make that decision because it's going to help you to weed out the people that are not a good fit for you. This website should leave no stone unturned, and it should explain everything that you do. All of the other marketing in the proven marketing system is going to lead back to your website. Okay, so your website is the absolute cornerstone of a proven marketing system. Let's dive into where you should build your website, because this has for years been a popular topic on my podcast. And it's also a popular topic just amongst web designers and SEOs and everyone. So let's go ahead and I will share my opinion. And this is also the opinion of many SEOs because this is really what works. So there are many different platforms out there to build a website. Wix, Squarespace, there's lots of different WordPress options. And then within those WordPress options, you also have many hosting options. You also have many theme options. So there's a lot to consider when you're thinking about building a website. I will say Wix is not going to give you the control that you need for SEO. You want to be able to control every single aspect of your website, including the hosting, the web speed, there's just so many different things that you can control when you build a website on a platform like WordPress that it is absolutely ridiculous to even think of comparing another website. Now you think, well, I want to have an e-commerce website and Shopify is the pinnacle of e-commerce. That's not true. You can actually build any type of website on WordPress. Okay. So you can build an e-commerce website. You can build a membership platform. You can build a community like a forum. You can build so many different things on your own WordPress website, and you have absolute control of every page. You have absolute control of every post. You have absolute control of everything. You have control of the speed. You have control of the theme. You have control of the host. If you pick an unreliable host that's going to be down a lot, or you pick a shared server where you're sharing it with like dozens of other websites and one of them blows up overnight and gets a ton of traffic, it's going to affect your website. It's going to affect your load time. It's going to affect the ability for people to visit your website and have a good experience. So all of that needs to be considered when you are choosing to build your website and what you're choosing to build your website with. I've also heard a lot about a platform called Show It, which is popular with photographers and, wedding planning things, but there's no access to your SEO. You don't have any control over it. So it's really important when picking a theme as well to make sure that you're picking something that is going to be able to be accessible, that's going to be able to allow you to make very, very incremental, tiny, detailed changes to absolutely everything about your website. This is a huge part of the second step in the system, which is the search engine optimization. And in order to do that, you need to be able to control everything. And yeah, I am a control freak. So that's probably why I built my website on WordPress, or I'll build all of our websites on WordPress. We have dozens of websites. So that is why, we build these websites on WordPress, is because we do have control of everything. We can change any aspect of our website in an hour, like we could add on an e-commerce platform to any website within an hour and have products up there. And, there's no other platform that's going to allow you that flexibility and allow you the ability to optimize. So I want to stress to you to pick your website platform very wisely. So it's basically the difference between building a prefabricated house, right? Purchasing a house, somebody's already built it. They're going to drag it in, drop it. That's kind of how Wix and Squarespace work. You just kind of drag it in and drop it there. And okay, now you have a website. Well, you can't really change any of the structure of this website without changing the overall integrity of the house. With WordSpace, you're building this website brick by brick from the ground up. It is a little bit more overwhelming. You don't have necessarily a framework to start with unless you use particular themes, which my theme of choice is Divi, because it allows you to really customize. It allows you to do so many different things, and it allows you to just easily build a page if you want to have a page. Gives you lots of different templates. You just change different aspects of that template, color palettes. Everything is easily changeable. So it's about working smarter and not working harder, but also choosing the right foundation for your business. So this is extremely important. So this website also acts, like I said, as the end of your marketing system. So it's at the very top as the keystone, and everything else feeds back to it. So let's go through the system really quickly, and we'll talk about how everything else feeds back to it. So search engine optimization, you are optimizing this website so then that way you can be found on Google. So all of those Google searches are going to lead back to your website. Google business profile. Everything on Google business profile should lead to your website. You're going to have your website listed there. You're going to have your phone number. You're also going to have potentially, depending on what kind of business you have, an appointment link that also leads back to your website. So all of these things going back to your website. Positive Google reviews doesn't necessarily go back to your website, but that's going to be part of your Google business profile. And those positive Google reviews should increase the chances that someone's going to go from your Google business profile back to your website. The next part is going to be the Google ads. Those ads should always, again, lead back to your website. You should have a specific landing page for your ads and, just give all of that information about what you were talking about in your ads on that page. So leading back to your website. And obviously email marketing is going to be kind of like a spider web, if you will. It's going to lead from your website. So you're going to have different lead magnets and, opportunities for people to join your email list, to learn more about what you do, to get information, to learn how to do the things that you're offering, to learn more about your industry. There's just so many things that you can offer on your website that will get people onto your email list, right? So we have to build that email list. But then after they're on your email list, you're going to always lead them back to your website. So it's That's kind of like the oil in the proven marketing system, is that email list and that communication that you have between yourself and your customers. So very, very important. Your website is the number one top item in your proven marketing system. So if you don't have a website, if you need help building one, you can definitely reach out to us. We do offer website services, but more than that, my goal is to educate you on the importance of your website, the importance on the function, making sure it works well, making sure you have everything on there that you need, which is going to be all of your services, how people can work with you, about you, what your services do, like how they change their life, that transformation, and then also opportunities for them to join your list. So all of that needs to be on your website. And the next episode, which is going to be 9, which, oh my goodness, I can't believe we're at 200 episodes already, is going to be all about SEO, which is search engine optimization. And that is step 2 in the proven marketing system. Thank you for listening, and you can download your guide, 6 Marketing Musts Guaranteed to Get You More Customers. There is a link in the show notes, and that will give you all of the details of the marketing system. Talk to you soon. Thank you for listening to the Determined Mom Show. We appreciate you, and we would love for you to leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. This will help us reach as many other moms as we can. Don't forget to download your 10 things you should be doing to get more clients from Google Search Guide at rebrand.ly/Google10.